Hey Capricorn, want a tarot reading? All right, let's get started. General tarot reading for Capricorn. This is for the month of April. If you're looking for the specifics, the career, the singles, and the love readings, those are in the weeklies. This is just a general overall for the month of April for Capricorn. All right, let's get started. Capricorns, what's going on for April? Let's get the highest and clearest information we can for Capricorns out there. And there are many, many, many cross watchers. Okay, let's see. What's going on with Capricorn, please? Capricorn for the month of April. Capricorns, why do you confound us so? I swear to God, I think you guys have the most cross-watching videos of anyone ever. Capricorn, but this is for you, Capricorns. General for Capricorn. Okay, almost there. 2 more shuffles. Okay, there it is. Capricorn, April. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups. Nice. King of Wands. The Devil card. The 4 of Wands. Wow. 3 of Wands. And the World card. Wow, very significant reading. You have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Oh my God, the Knight of Swords also. So it's like you have like almost every page and every knight down there at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So before we get into your reading, I'm going to pull an oracle card now for kind of overall, like maybe advice and or energy of this reading. And then also I will pick one romance card in case that's kind of on your mind and you want a romance angel card. We will pull that as well. And then we'll get started into this very nice reading. So Capricorn. Okay, you have the Fates, okay? The Fates. So something here is fated. Let's see what you have in the romance category. Romance for Capricorns. Capricorn. One romance card, please, for the sign of Capricorn for April. Romance, okay. That card too, for some reason. Okay. Okay, so I pulled the card of compromise. I also felt this card before I cut the deck. What do we have? Get more information. So we have get more information and compromise also. Let's see. In the near future is at the bottom of the deck also. Okay. All right. So, compromise and get more information. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out. I mean, to me, this kind of looks like a love reading, you know, which, well, I mean, it could be other things too. It is a general reading. I mean, if it's work, we'll just look at it as that way. I mean, it will just switch the words around a little bit. And it could be. There's a little element of that in here, perhaps. But with the 2 of Cups right off the bat, I mean, I'm going to go for love first, and then we'll kind of talk about some other things it could be. You know, I just feel like this is a really good connection for you, Capricorn. I think that you're kind of feeling it, you know, and it's a nice, you know, back and forth expression. You guys are on the same page. You know, you're facing each other. You know, you're feeling it. So I really like that. King of Wands. I feel like that's you. Possibly. I mean, if you're a female watching this, well, we got the Devil card here though too. All right. So I'm going to go with the Devil card as you. So with the King of Wands, I feel like it's who you are dealing with in this love situation. And the thing is, I think they are looking, you know, right on to the Two of Cups, okay? So, and the King of Wands is, you know, pretty serious business, right? So, but you know, he's very magnetic, very charming, very action oriented. Not as far as like getting up and doing a bunch of things, but just like knowing the right actions to take in a situation. Very creative about the way that they approach their situations. So, and I feel like they're looking right on to the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is probably who this, you know, your love interest is in that way. And there is some work stuff here, so I'll go to that in a second. And I'm going to assume this is you as the Devil card because I don't see anything toxic here. So, and not that, don't you hate that the Capricorn card is like associated with the devil? It's like toxic, and it's like, you know, I don't know why I use that word either because it's like it's not. Well, I mean, it is, but I mean, it's like it's just life, right? Okay. So the thing is that I don't feel like that here. I don't feel like you guys are like chained to each other and that this is, you know, like this, there's like all this materialism or, you know, anything like that. I don't think that's where we're going. So I feel like this is you. And in this particular card, because I'm like really looking at like the main character in this devil card, which I don't want to call you guys a devil, but like that's like a lot of times like I'll just go to the two people chained, you know, but like right now I'm like really looking at this figure, right? So that's why I think it's you, Capricorn, and they are looking like straight ahead. So, you know, I feel like this other person is sort of like looking at the Two of Cups, you know, who you are dealing with, like this connection and like all this kind of stuff. But I feel like you are just sort of like dead on straight, you know what you want, you know, all that like connection stuff is great, but you know, this is, you know, more, not practical or pragmatic. I just, because I think there's, you know, there's a connection here. I think you feel that, but I don't think like you're lost in it. In other words, okay. I feel like you're just like, okay, you know, there's this connection. Great. What, you know, and how are we going about this? With the Knight of Pentacles, which is though, sort of like, that kind of goes along with this to me. Because the Knight of Pentacles, which is at the bottom of the deck, I always think a little bit of Capricorn in that sense because it's a little bit of a slow moving energy because it's a planning and assessing, you know, type of energy, right? And it's sort of like really summing up a situation and taking your time, not just, you know, leaping into things. And that's kind of the way I feel you are. Like, oh, there's this connection, okay, you know, and you're looking at it straight on, thinking about what you're, you know, kind of doing with it, all right? And you have the World card underneath you too. So I think the thing is with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, you know, the way they are positioned here, I think, you know, there is this connection and there's this like possibility for stability. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Let me turn that off. Okay. There's like this connection and this, you know, possible stability that is here. And then you have the person that you are dealing with in your love situation, and they have the Three of Wands. So I feel like too, they're looking at the connection and not really looking at the broad picture, okay? So it's like they just see the connection of you guys. And there's like this like broader scenario, but they haven't quite seen that yet. Like there's this like future, there's this stuff out there, right? And I feel like you know it because you have the Devil card with the World card, you know, and that to me, like it just seems separate, you know, from this like information over here. So, and let's see, you have compromise and get more information and the fates. So, all right, I'm going to come back to romance and I'm going to go to career real quick. Okay. So with the career stuff, I think this is, you know, just kind of very similar. It's like there's this really good match. There's this really good stability here that is, you know, definitely happening. It could be a partnership of some sort also with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Maybe like real estate, you know, this could be maybe you found like your ideal, you know, maybe you're a broker and they're the fixer-upper or whatever the hell, you know, whatever's going on, and it's like, you know, really good combination here. And the King of Wands, I feel is sort of like whatever, it can just be a job too, and like a good match, like you're a good match for the company. The King of Wands could be looking at you and admiring, like, you know, how well you do work in these situations, whatever it may be. That would be your boss at that point, probably. And you being you could possibly be the devil card, or this could be like, because a lot of times the devil card in a like more career-ish sense represents to me very large, broad industries or corporations. So, or like fields of, you know, large fields like, you know, hospitals, doctors, pharmaceuticals, things like that, oil industry, you know, like really large, broad things. So whatever it is, it's like, you know, there's definitely a future here. There's a lot of looking out towards expanding, you know, more on a worldwide scale in that sense. So like if you are like possibly partnering up with someone, then in a career type sense, then, you know, definitely I think you guys will be looking out into expanding, or, you know, really working with the internet to bring things to other parts of the country, or import export type of work, that sort of thing. Again, they're just all very bright, good cards in that sense. I think you would have a lot of success. Now you do have well, that's for romance, though, the compromise and get more information. So I don't think that doesn't really play into the career part. The fates would be your card in the sense that this is fated. You know, this is really good, and it's promising as F. All right. Okay. So back to the romance thing. Get more information. Compromise. All right, you could possibly be dealing with a Libra here with the compromise card and the scales. I don't really see how that plays out here. So, I mean, it could be like a separate kind of thing, you know, because it's like this could be going on, but there may be something that you need to compromise with based on the information that you gather. All right. So it could be, because I do see you in the romantic sense of being like separate from the situation. All right. Whereas this person is more about the connection, the passion, the future scene. You know, they see the broad picture, but it's like they don't see the broad picture till later, I think. You know, once it's like they feel stable, then they can see like the bigger picture and like, you know, what's going on. Or this could be like, it could be as simple as, you know, you guys are like buying a house or something like that, but it's like really far away, or, you know, and that could be, you know, compromise, you know, maybe that's a little too far away, you know, Capricorn, or maybe you really need to get more information. Maybe you want to move abroad, you know, with your significant other, that could be, or also just sort of, I don't know, I just get a sense of, like right now, your person is just looking, you know, at the connection, and it's like the stability part of your relationship. Like, I don't think they're seeing like this whole big picture yet. Like if you're thinking marriage and you're thinking buying the home together and that sort of thing, you know, again, slowly, like I feel like you're planning and assessing that kind of stuff. I think it's like they don't quite see that yet. I mean, they're really into the connection. But perhaps, you know, after there is like some sort of stability here, then I think then that's when they're kind of able to see, wow, okay, yeah, we have a future, you know, that sort of thing. There is a little bit of, you know, far away, like this could be a honeymoon also, because 4 of Wands can be a wedding. That's possible too. So this could be some sort of like, you know, honeymoon, or again, where you have to compromise about something and you need to get more information about it. Maybe you want to go someplace like really crazy, or, you know, that is like horribly unstable right now and you didn't realize it. You know, it could be something like that too. So whatever it is, you know, there's just something that you do need to get more information about. probably will have to make some sort of compromise in, you know, I don't feel it's a big thing. I don't see it as being like a big warning or anything like that. The fates, I mean, you know, this is, it's what it is. It's fated. It's a 17, which is 8. So it's, you know, it's definitely a karmic fated situation here. So, all right. I hope that helped somewhat. If you guys got anything out of that, Capricorn, and enjoyed it in any way, I would appreciate, all I ask is maybe leave a little comment or something in the comments section. Doesn't have to be a compliment or any of that crap. Just, you know, just wave hi or something. It really helps me in my standings in YouTube. The more activity they see going on my videos and all of that good stuff. But enough of that. Have a fantastic month, and I will see you back for the weeklies where I do singles, career, and coupled love. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.